不好意思，是 Kenyo。Still Helene. That's the girl we saw. Sounds like really pretty, really beautiful. There's Shion. Wow. Shion down some DLC. Hold up, y'all. What are these? What? Oh, y'all. You got me fucked up, y'all. Oh, that's why. What is it now? Dun 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 dun. Y'all. It should work now. That was a nice song. Nice. Let's continue. Oh, so that's his night look. Samurai. Facial intelligence. Sorry. There she is. And that's where we fought that guy. This place is ours now.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
Yeah,
I
for what?
destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
So like Lady wouldn't
When I
have
saw it
it.
appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
Yeah.
It's okay. You brought
She
me
feels
back.
pain now.
You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Oh, that's the one she had.
Hey, Shion.
Don't. I'm sorry.
Because of your thorns, you mean?
No, that's not it. You don't understand.
If it isn't your thorns...
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
In that case, I'll see you up ahead.
Hero Prison level 3. I think I still have the thing activated. Yep. What? Oh, damn it. It's close.
Guess I misread the landing.
Yep. John level 3. I think it's outside. Dun 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 dun. Very well, mission where I found it and get tweeted. go, Halim.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet we have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
Nope.
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Or at any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained.
Oh, yeah.
It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you...
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves.
You can say that again. We have
Hey, wait!
Dun, 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 dun. Got a samurai look.
Heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
Very not. She doesn't have any. There's everyone.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well,
I'm hungry.
you're hungry.
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I haven't.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. These...
Oh, right. So you have your rations, and it's enough food. But there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait,
What?
If you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills. But not everybody is getting them back.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't...
Hey,
It seems like the people here still...
What is that? Huh?
Tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people.
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problem.
Rinwell's
True.
right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be...
The fight isn't over just yet.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade...
Stop that! Don't you think we've got...
Let me see where the soldiers.
Spot something?
Oh,
Armored guards. You mean Volron?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
it's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go.
it's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere. Just wait.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Is it just me, or was today's dinner...
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah. I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find it, the flavor even changes depending on what kind of
Wow.
You can always count on Kisara to be here.
Alright. Look for the food different. Retail Forest Castle. And how do you want me to do that? Dun, 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 dun. I have to work overnight, guys. It's almost time. So, I got like 3 hours to go.
I'm really gonna search search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
There we go. What the hell? It's a knight.
Very well.
Couldn't leave.
Well,
Surprised you're not supposed to see them
Hey.
here. So you're the guy holding on.
Pardon me.
What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me. I'll say one more time. Get back to your position. What's this? Any slave who does battle must be put to death. Said Lord Voldemort. That guy's dead, bro.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. I must think we're just Danins from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Volron soldiers. Watch yourselves.
Dragon Force!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
Here, let me help.
Resonate with the earth.
Art expert coming through. Lunar confiscated.
Anything in order.
Mega red.
Hard up.
Annihilation.
No, they took out him. We need him.
Okay. Here I go. Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with your sword.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Ooh.
No, you can't do it. Dragon form. Megasonic thrust.
Radiant here. Wait now. I'll heal you all. Dance in the wind.
I owe you one.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Now. Law, get toasty.
Bird strike.
So I was doing something. Some of them were so tiny outside his cabin.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to be relieved or freaked out about. Best friend of the Hama, are you trying to get vengeance for Voldemort? What's going on here? Something weird about that. Are you aware that Lord Voldemort is no longer around?
You don't say.
So you should think only of the orders that were given to them. The mind is completely otherwise, just like the Donans here. Looking back on it, they feel like those soldiers we fought here before were mindless. Naturally, they haven't been hiding out here. They've just been doing about their business as usual. Except when you were fallen slave, but Dan doesn't come around, he was running. But that's just why the hell didn't break. Why all hell didn't break loose with these guys. Most followers gone like we've seen elsewhere. Months past, more on Venice, started plotting the maybe starting to combo the fingers. The fact that they haven't happened to a degree has allowed these orders to carry on so it will business as usual. Whatever the reason we can't just let these guys keep walking around, we should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I don't know if they're going to come quietly. Listen to me carefully, man. I am Lord Dolding, of course. I have an order for you. Lord Dolding, but sir, we serve.
Well?
Lord Voldemort has left the realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with right and law, you all must pledge your allegiance to me. So you expect us to serve you now, my lord. If you respect the rule of law, then yes, that is perfect correct. Of course, we shall follow your orders, Lord Dolding.
Oh, wow!
Holy crap, I can believe that worked.
So then,
Let's just survive for the time being. This brings men to the Brock and these people got once more.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counted.
Yeah, these are all working all the time.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Dun, dun, dun.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Yeah.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
Yeah.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
Uh-oh.
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us.
Oh, shit.
Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die. Every last one of them!
Oh, is this Eren Yeager?
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives.
You already got let go. I'll control you.
Who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Not all of
Because
them.
I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Dahnans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes.
That's...
But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Yeah.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
Yeah.
What happened to Ganath Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
That's true.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
And some more tales of our... Alright. Hold on. And some more tales of our...
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it.
Problems where?
Thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so, but I'll still take that burden. And over living life as a puppet serving others.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harrow.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say...
Then why?
Please just drop it.
All right.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just...
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help. Well... Yeah.
No
What?
way.
Huh?
Sure, you got it.
Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's rounded?
What the hell happened to him? With us, he always looked like he was strong with his helplessly. So close to finally be like, no more healing too. Damn. Do you have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she had an arrow with the got an outbreak that needs to her. Uh-oh.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Where?
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
What's wrong with you, afraid? I heard also heard strange noise like, whoa, are you of the town? They'll go there somewhere else and you hear me? He's not okay, please find you good.
Hey! Got it!
Sorry.
I'm coming back and it's just
Yes.
it's okay, I know. Well, just going to do. Then what are you doing? I have for them must be done to this, and my son can no longer work. It's not like this. It's like this here,
Alright.
John. Forget about your burial. You think of attending to your son as your shaft to. Farewell, I'll get to work.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Right?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything. Bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little...
Alright.
Concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Yes.
That's our previous of fine. Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right. That's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more female procedure be more appropriate? I heard like some courts just do that actually. I'm sorry if I done something wrong. So do you have no custom where relative deceased may say their final farewell? Already, how could we have on Donna up until recently? Our people were too busy trolling away to think of Blue Reacher. Moreover, it's customary for a relative to send the remaining out into the heavens. Why not to do such practices to Donna? Agree that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the full astral energy that travels the cosmos. You can never do something like that. It's our last chance for the braver to see their loved ones. Surely something could be done to honor the memory. But that is a part of everyday living for us, Donna. You really think we're going to ship bodies to space somehow every single day? I still believe that something more ought to be done. When the Renaissance ruled over, we didn't even know if it was safe to put graphite as bodies to compose. They could spread disease and we didn't have any choice in how we could bury our people. Don't think for a second I've forgiven everything the Renans did to us. Tell me, Alvin, do you know why none of us have last names like them? But let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them and they denied us our culture. Stop us from uniting against them. Enough. The people steal so much from us and it stands on top of that. You have all that gal trying to make us live like you too. If you hit it so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? Alright, that's enough. No more. Lenicus could strike anytime he or far among ourselves. Brought to where the suffering hatred we each harbor. We're going to recognize each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve, to bring an end to the system and begin to live together side by side. That's why I believe in that. You know, if any different, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier even I have to do it alone. Indeed. I said, Polly, I said you're a true friend, but it will appear that I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history.
I'm afraid not.
Rainbow, I could said the blame and all this. Words can't express how very sorry for Cliff offending you.
I'm
so
sorry.
deeply. I'm so like that. I don't like that. I'm so going through a lot of emotion. I know you were only thinking about what was left for
Rinwa.
son to highlight you and to me about the culture and history of this planet. But that will help us bring together. Shout out my great mate, Jimmy Brown, right now too, please. To more likely you realize I'm better we're passing this out. There's no good people on the way, it is, I'll suffer shot so let you son rest. We'll do the dine on the way.
Good.
Yes. As you burned them out, thank you for granting me that task. The much is the least we could do for you as a small. Well, because my son is at peace
Right.
now. Where should we tend to build? Build a future for this world that will make him proud. Build a future.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you.
Something's eating at you.
I don't know if I would say that. My people, we lived in hiding. So we never, after Almadria killed my... But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the...
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemaker.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred.
Guys, some tales.
I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
Oh. Nice train.
No choice.
Raging Cascade!
Eternal devastation!
Can't get out of sight!
I'll take you all on!
Showtime! These ones can run rings around right there! Supernova!
Elusive deity! I'll face you!
Take this! It's over!
Elusive deity!
Not on my watch! Gemini Aqua!
Armor won't save you! Denied!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! Take this!
Prepare to be sealed, oh fleet of foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing. Looks like it could be worth something.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little... Little help!
Take this!
Here!
Pierce evil!
Now we're not...
Laser!
Can't get out of... Your reflexes will not serve you well, do they?
Dragon Swarm!
Begin!
Megasonic Thrust!
Elusive deity!
Radiant Pierce! Steel Bolt!
Eat dirt!
Mega Ray! Back into the fray!
Pierce!
Increasing orb! Let's do it!
My turn! You're mine!
Radiant Pierce!
I'm ready! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
there. Coming through.
Pierce evil!
I can carve through armor!
Fire laser!
Get that shell's hiding something tasty! Can't get out of sight!
Holy
All
Land!
back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses!
Elusive deity! I'll show you how
Do it!
useful I can be!
I'm only getting
Astral Arch?
That's my cue!
Megasonic Thrust! Shut him down! Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the sky!
You're finished!
Holy Land!
Come
Not in your dreams!
I'm ready! It's over!
Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks! You're full of surprises yourself.
That's a big Zoogle.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can take it.
This one? Ooh. Never mind, we're dead.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
You're finished! Lionheart!
It's a duel of the arts.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Corruption. Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here. Our arts are being interrupted.
Scorpion. Easter. Light after
Burn in hell!
This one's mine. Holy Red.
You're mine! It's over!
This one's mine. I never miss. Thunder
Here
Field.
I come!
Got it. Now's our chance. Air thrust.
Here I come! Megasonic thrust! Here! No further!
Glacial Steel.
You're mine! Elusive deity! Here I go! Can you take it? Elusive deity!
Not on my watch.
You're mine!
Resonate with the earth.
This was all mine! Burn!
On your knees.
Here I come! No escape! Air pressure! You're on! Dragon Swarm! Showtime! It's over!
Thanks so much. Thanks for the healing. Watch your back, okay? Yeah, you too.
Here I come!
Armor won't save you.
Healing
Varna.
Okay, here I go! Elusive deity! You're mine! You're finished!
How many enemies, bro?
Elusive deity! Dragon Swarm! Here!
Here's a healing
I'll
arc.
face you!
Dance with the wind. I never miss. Here.
Come on!
Let's get you all. Annihilation. Back in
Take
the
it! You're finished!
Annihilation. It's showtime.
You're finished!
Radiant here.
Here I come!
Hold on to your
You're
arc.
finished!
Here I come.
Negative hit.
It's
Lightning
done!
orb.
Enough done!
Photon raging cascade. Here. In here.
You're mine!
In a bind.
More for the stockpile.
Not today!
Aqueous Spirit. Not on my watch.
You're finished!
Anything in order is all mine.
Not so fast! I'm not done!
Raging storm. It looks like you got this one covered. Photon lightning condemned.
I can carve through walls. Tornado drop. Denied.
Blah blah blah. Reload. Holy land.
Now, while it's freely!
Take it down.
Forgive me.
Stay away from my friend! Burn!
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Redwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. Air thrust. Light astral.
No, I'm dead.
Lightning raging cascade. Spread. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. I'll take care of Pluto.
No. Alright, guys, I'm gonna grind some more, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out,
I
y'all.
can't believe this.